Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about hacks, tips on how to get deployed to your preferred state of choice during NYSC. This is kind of content you like to keep watching. Why don't you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hear what I have to say, because this is really educating. It's like a help for people who will be preparing for their NYSC. Of course, people have state of choice that they really want to serve. What even really prompted me to do this video was like the accidents we've been seeing, of which a lot of persons traveling from a very far distance, like my time. There were people coming from like far. I had friends that were coming from the south. Like, can you imagine where Bielsa is on the map of Nigeria? It's like at the end of the Nigeria. Then the person was posted to Katsina. Like, it's like leaving one end of Nigeria to another end of Nigeria, which is like so disturbing, because the person had to board like a flight, then of course continued the rest of the journey on the roads, and it's expensive. It's everything in between. So if there's a hack, this will help to it. So the first thing on my list is, of course, I have a book. Okay, the first thing on my book is for you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. The first thing on my list is to register immediately the site's open. Yes, that is very important. Like, okay, if the site is meant to open like 20th of January, 12 a.m., you should be like on your system already. You should have like a strong data connection. You should have like your passport scanned in the right dimension. If you don't have a webcam in your laptop, then what else? You should have your ATM with you, because you're going to make some payments immediately. Like, that's part of the registration. What else? You should have your thumb prints attached to your laptop. These are things you need. And you should have known in the north, you should have like a list. In the north, okay, this is where I want. In the south, this is where I want. In the west, this is where I want. Then north, south, west, east. Like that way, in all the regions, you should have like a state you want. Then the next thing you will do is, why on this first step, one thing again you should consider is, why filling the states you schooled, because they ask you the name of where you schooled, your secondary school, primary school, and university. The university should be like, leave it, any state you school, you should leave it there. Like if you schooled in Abuja, just leave it like I went to uni Abuja. For your secondary school result at the end of the day, like, you don't need it, just for them to know, okay, where should I post this person. So if you are planning to go to, if you like want to get a chance to serve in Lagos, don't tell them you've been to Lagos. That's how it works. You get the code. Afterwards, after filling those educational part, you come to your address. If you live in Lagos, like presently, if you want to serve in Lagos, don't tell them you've gone to Lagos, because they will list all the states in Nigeria and ask you to select. Let me say it again. They will list the states, like the 36 states. How many states do we? Yes, 36 states and capital. They will list the 36 states and capital and ask you to choose how many states you've been to. You see all those states you don't want to go to, choose all of them that you've been to there, because the idea is to post you to places you haven't been to. Like, it's like that's the essence of NYC, to make you experience other culture, other people. Do you get? So all those places you don't want to go to, just feel that, I've been to that place. Make yourself look like you're a tourist, so they don't have to post you. So that's a chance. Then maybe few states that you want, you leave them. If it's for maybe one in the west, one in the east, your preferred, like your most preferred states in all those places. Afterwards, they probably ask you languages. I think that one doesn't really count. But these states, it's not possible to know so much languages in Nigeria, because our languages and ethnic groups are like numerous. Can't even count. I can't even keep up with them. So. Then this number two. Number two is using of medical report. This is like popular, but people do it wrongly. Most people don't know about it. Using medical report is like you go to one of those hospitals, pay them. That's if you are not actually sick, because people that are sick actually do it like, and it goes. It's a hack, of course. You have to tell them that you are sick. I'm not talking about ailment like febrile, feverish, or something. Real illness, like, okay. The popular one people were using then was appendicitis and asthma, like all those serious illnesses. That's what people use. They'll get a medical report stating that this is the reason why they don't want to they want to be close to home, stating the reasons. You tell, of course, you tell the medical officer. You definitely tell them that you are not fit. Get, you upload the medical report telling them that you want to be close to home, or you want to be close to your particular hospital because you want to be getting treatment, stuff like that. That one works. That one is sure you are getting the state of your choice. Then the third one is married. When you use marriage as an option. So this one only works if you have your right credentials to prove that you are actually married. Because, but people work it though. You have to upload your spouse's identity card. You upload, you post marriage certificate. You upload change of name. You upload like 5 things. Well, I think things relating to you and your spouse, the marriage and all. So if you can get those documents, of course, they'll deploy it to where your spouse is, because it's not NYSC that will separate you people. So the fourth thing on my list is the use of NYSC official to root for you. So most people don't know. Most people know this one, but they don't do it the right way because they pass through the mediator. If you don't know, let me tell you now. All NYSC official, they have a quota. So each time they mobilize people, they have a quota. So it's up to you, because they are scattered all over the states in Nigeria. How many states do we have in Nigeria? 36 states and capital. There is NYSC offices around the states in Nigeria. All you need to do is go to talk to them. If you have friends that their parents work in NYSC or uncles, you can talk to them, lobby them. They won't even charge you so much. But when you pass through the mediator, that's when you get people telling you very, very exorbitant price just to give you the state of your choice. I remember during my time, there was a guy that was telling me that he would have to charge me 70k for me to get Abuja, and that was too crazy. So I will always suggest you go, just walk up to them, go to their offices. You don't know, you don't need to know them in person. You talk to them, tell them what you want. Even if you have to pay them, it won't be something so much, just for you to hold them accountable, you get. And this works very well. I would suggest this. When you do it the right way, don't pass through a mediator that will eat your money. When you pass through the mediator, do you know one thing? Sometimes you don't even get this state. Like I see it happen many, many times. People pay someone, sometimes they don't even know these people so well. They pay them because they believe, they see some reviews, fake reviews people give them. I don't encourage people to pay a mediator, except you know the person so well that if things go awry, they will refund you back. Then the fifth thing on my list is to go to camp, then redeploy. I don't even like this one, because this one is like the cons. I don't even see any good side about it. It's just con all through. Because okay, this part is where you just register the normal, throw all caution to the wind, you register normal, then wherever they post you, you go. And if you don't like the place, that's when you start sourcing for ways to get redeployed. And sometimes you have to talk to these officials, like the uniform men in the camp, or one of those staffs in camp. They have connection, they have links to people who could help you get redeployed. But this is not really safe, because sometimes things will happen and you won't have the opportunity of getting redeployed. So I always suggest you do it earlier enough, so that You won't have to go spend money traveling to a far distance, then you return while your mates are already getting PPAs. Yeah, still waiting to get redeployed to another state, then before you start searching for PPA. And you know one thing about this? Sometimes when you finally get redeployed, you go searching for PPA. This is actually painful. Like I see people 5 months into service, they've not gotten a PPA. Like when I mean PPA, primary place of assignment, that's where you report to throughout your 1 year service. So you five am I said 5 months. There are persons during my time 9 months into NYSC, they've not gotten a PPA. And that's what you get when you deploy and start searching, hunting for PPA yourself. It's not actually easy when you don't have someone rooting for you, you don't have a predecessor helping you sort a PPA if you have to deploy. Most times people redeploy. I suggest people should redeploy when they are sure of a PPA, or they have someone who's making preparation for them, or searching for them, or rooting for them. You get right? So this is like actually a con for me. I don't like it for anything. With all this listed, I think my best will always be talking to NYSC official, because you don't pay them so much. You are sure you hold them accountable. Yes. And the second one is medical report, because this one is sure. You are not paying a dime. The only dime you pay is to get medical reports. Then the other one, the first one works, but not the first one of where you have to register early. It works actually, but there's no guarantee that you get that state. But out of those 4 states that you choose, maybe you get one of them. But it's not guaranteed that because you want Abuja is your number one state you tick that you definitely no. It doesn't work that way. Or Lagos is the first state you chose. No. They will end of At the end of the day, within those 4 states you chose from the 4 regions in Nigeria, they will give you one. So I hope you've been able to learn something from this video. So share with your friends who are planning to go for NYSC, those still in school, because NYSC is like, it has been here since 1970 something, right? And it will continue to be here. So it's a hack that I discovered actually with my experiences and other person's experiences put together. I finished dishing out all my info. So in my next video, I'm going to be sharing my NYSC experience and my post NYSC unboxing. I'll be unboxing some items I got after my NYSC. So subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to like this video too. So I'm going to see you in my next one.